Hello, friends and family. Welcome back to Union Films. I don't know what I'm making or what YouTube videos I'm making. Let's go. If we get 1 like on this video, I will drink water. I repeat, I will drink water. Yeah, it's kind of raining out there. Just gonna say that. Yeah, I will drink water. It will be great. We're reacting to this video. Of why is Ben Shapiro not vegan yet? Go fuck yourself. No, I don't think they think that. Be vegan, be fabulous. Be vegan. No, it's not. The future is drap.
Hello, students.
I don't like being addressed like that.
Do you know who Ben Shapiro is?
Not really.
Why the fuck is Ben Shapiro?
Okay, Jesus Christ, vegan teacher. Language. This is a kid's channel right here. And I don't want to have you using bad words. So, yeah.
Oh, not vegan yet. He is a man who is clearly intelligent.
Why was Albert Einstein not vegan? He was a man who was clearly intelligent. Yeah, I think he was not vegan because has prepare science. And he's probably not vegan because fish and meat each generally give you more brain power because protein. So yeah, continue.
Does he have a caring heart? Meh, I don't know.
Does he have a caring heart? Meh, I don't know. Oh, does a vegan teacher have a caring heart? Who lets people think what they think anyone they like? Meh, I don't know. See, vegan teacher?
But he's smart enough to know that animals feel pain. And look at him here.
I think everyone's smart enough to know that. You don't have to tell us.
He is about to put on this apron and go over here and put an innocent...
It's already dead. Hey, why are you making a big deal out of this?
turkey in an oven.
Okay, so her hashtags are Ben Shapiro, Daily Wire, and conservative. What?
Let's look a little bit about who Ben Shapiro is if you don't know yet.
No, I actually need to know.
On the Wikipedia page here, it says that Shapiro became interested in politics at a young age. He started a nationally syndicated column when he was 17 and had written 2 books by the age of 21. In his first book, Brainwashed, How Universities Indoctrinate Youth, in 2004, Shapiro argues that students are not exposed to a variety of viewpoints at universities and that those who do not have strong opinions will be overwhelmed by an atmosphere dominated by liberal instruction, even if discussion is encouraged in the class.
That sounds pretty political. That sounds really political. You know what? A liberal, well, it may seem like it's more Republican. You know, we have our whole political switchy. It's actually more Democratic. Conservatism is Republican. Do you see what I'm getting at here? Yeah, he's kind of have a political bias.
So basically, here's this young guy who has strong opinions. He skipped 2 grades in school, plays the violin. You know, he's a bright guy.
Only one pet food is developed by a veterinarian with more than 50...
I'm sorry, what? Did Vegan Teacher manually pick this ad or something?
years of hands-on experience and stars in his own television series. That's Dr. Pol Pet Food. Buy Dr. Pol Pet Food now from Chewy.com and discover the Dr. Pol difference today.
Now let's look over here. One thing I do like that he did, I thought it was very interesting, is that he, in an interview, with about the subject of transgender. Whether you agree with his opinion or not, what I want to point out to you is how he stayed calm when this person wants the pronoun to be used as she, so we will do that to be respectful. She put her arm on his back, on Shapiro's back, and in the middle of what would be what I would call quite a heated discussion. And if it had been me and she had put her hand on my back, I would have said, "Get the fuck off me! Don't fucking touch."
Vegan teacher, wrong language. You're 56 and I'm below 18. I'm not telling you my age. I have better restraint than you.
Me. That's what I would have done. But Shapiro stayed calm. I found that quite impressive.
It's about the bravest thing you can do. Did she deserve the award? Yeah.
So, this person is saying that coming out as trans is one of the bravest things that you can do. I disagree with that.
Okay, vegan teacher. Originally, transgender people were discriminated against prosecuted. You know what happens to having vegans? Nothing. They didn't have any pain or suffering.
I think one of the bravest things you can do is save somebody's life. And when you are going in there, animal rights activists are going into slaughterhouses and trying to save.
Yeah, I knew she was gonna hurt. One of the bravest things you can do is coming out as a vegan. How fun.
The animals from extreme pain, animals who will never be able to thank them. They're not getting any money for this.
You have 100,000 animals that are out of over 24 billion. You do know that. And chickens, we're going to use chickens as an example. So there are 23 billion chickens. 23.7 actually, but no one cares. And 20,000 that are currently in factory farms. 20,000, that's barely a percent.
All they are doing is being they are risking being shot at. They are risking jail time. That is bravery.
No, it is not. I don't. And also, they were literally punished for hundreds of years. It was for even coming out as transgender, and you could barely talk about it. A story my dad once told me was how there was one aunt who was transgender, and they never talked about it. You have it easy.
Bravery is doing something for others. Coming out as trans is doing something for yourself. Now, don't get me wrong. People always twist my words. Of course, later on, there will be advantages because people will see you coming out and think, oh, that person's brave. I can do it too. But these are not the same things. You cannot equate coming out as trans with going in to save animals who are going to be murdered. Where you're...
When did she say that, vegan teacher? I want to know. Oh, you don't know? No? Oh my god, that's so interesting. I did not know that. Vegan teacher, no one cares, honestly. Just... Vegan teacher, come on. You're smarter than this.
Actual life is at risk. Does this...
An actual life is at risk. Yeah, and a mass murder happens, and actual life is at risk. See, I can do it too.
Does this person look like her life is at risk? I don't think so.
In the old days, it was. Because you could be prosecuted by the government if they found out you were trans.
People get beat up occasionally. We also do have laws. In school when I taught, if somebody was trans, we were all given a talking to. And I mean me in the sense that, well, teachers were already fine about it, but, students were told, this person's trans, everybody should be nice to them. And it was like, okay, no problem. And I had trans kids in my class. I had one in particular that comes to mind who was this guy was wearing skirts. He was in grade 6. wearing skirts and wearing pink hair some days and long fingernails, and it was like, whatever. Nobody cared.
Oh, yes, they did. Transgender slowly became legal over, and was generally like, okay, yeah, that's legal when we began the 20th century. I don't know, I'm not a history boy.
The kid had friends. It was not a big deal. Everything was fine. So I'm not saying it's always that way, but my main point here is not to talk about the whole trans issue, but it is to talk about Shapiro's reaction to this person who is talking about...
Yeah, after you went on a literal 2-minute rant about that, you're gonna just skip back. Great.
Caitlyn Jenner getting an award. Now, this is a video from already a ways back. This is already like 2015, but I thought it was still interesting.
Yes. Why are we mainstreaming delusion?
Why are we mainstreaming delusion? This is what Shapiro says. I am not saying that I agree with him, but I thought it was an interesting thing to say.
It's not delusion.
Why would you call it delusion?
Because Bruce, Caitlyn Jenner, I'll call him Caitlyn.
Okay, I have no idea what's going on, honestly, so,
You must not miss Olympus. In this match, there are many magical animals.
She wants to be called she.
What are
That out.
No. That's smiling.
Would be egregiously insulting.
So, that's that. Let's look at
Please
Ben
watch the
Shapiro.
2-minute video.
Now here is Ben Shapiro the asshole. Because look at that smile on his...
Ben Shapiro the hole. And here is Miss Katie Eva Tard. I can do it too. Actually, I'm not even gonna censor it using a fart noise this time. And here's vegan teacher the fucktard.
As he is going to...
This video is sponsored by Raycon. All right, let's get
This video is sponsored by Raycon. Epic Music continues.
cooking. All right, here we go. I'm gonna
Here we
cook
have
this
him.
monster.
Going to stab this turkey. Unfortunately. Very
It's already dead. Head, why are you mad?
sad.
Thing. First, let's make sure it's dead.
No. No, Ben. See, now he's being an asshole.
You don't understand comedy, vegan teacher.
What is the joke here? You know, it's bad.
Did she respond to me?
Enough that this animal, which was living and minding his or her own business, and somebody came to murder her. I'm going to call her her. I'm going to use that pronoun.
You do know that most turkeys are male.
Now, if that's okay with you, Ben. And now you're going to play this joke and just stab her further. More bullshit. You know that she is dead. What the fuck is the matter with your face here?
Jesus! I've said one bad word. She said 4. I think we know who's doing better here.
Disgusting. See, why is it that otherwise intelligent...
I'm skipping. I'm
That's the first step.
Sick.
oof noise.
Okay. Now, I'm gonna
Oof noise. I'm not gonna stop. That's funny.
preheat the oven to 425 degrees telepathically. It's done. Okay, rinse the turkey
He's actually kind of fun.
and pat
E.
dry. This thing's large.
It's not a thing, Ben. That...
A human is a thing. It's actually defined by a thing. A human is a noun. So is literally every other object that you see. Are you looking at this, your computer, iPad, or phone? Oh, that's a thing. That turkey was a thing, too. He's a thing. You're a thing. Everything's a thing.
was a sentient being who never...
Yeah, a person, place, and thing. That's the definition of a noun. Thing's right in there, and a person is too. So technically, that's not a noun, meaning that's not a person, place, or thing. Ha, vegan teacher, you just destroyed yourself.
Wanted to die. There is no excuse for animal abuse.
Dylan, will you trade for an egg?